everybody. So I'm actually not going to do a craft for this video. What I wanted to do is read a special book to you. And I think it's super special because it's about such an important topic and something that, you know, you might witness or recognize or see when you grow up, right? Even when you're a little kiddo, you might see something happen that's related to this. Or when you grow up and maybe you're my age or even older, you know, sometimes situations happen and it's kind of hard to explain. And some people might not get it, and some people might. And the best thing that we can do is learn and educate ourselves and teach others how to accept everybody. Because, you know, in this world, we're surrounded by so much love. We're surrounded by so many kind people and so many, you know, so much caring. You know, others are very caring, but sometimes there are people who aren't super caring. And what we can do is be strong people and show them that show them how good it feels to be such a kind and caring person, and to show them how to be such a considerate person and accept others, no matter what color their hair is, no matter what color their eyes are, no matter what color their skin is. I think that's really important, to accept everybody. So I wanted to read this book to you guys about a topic that's really, it's a heavy topic, like I said, but I think that what we can do is educate ourselves, right? We don't want to ignore it. So let's educate ourselves and learn from it, all right? So the title of this book is A Kid's Book About Racism. Now, racism is a really big word. Racism is when you see somebody who might not have the same hair color as you, who might not have the same eye color as you, who might not have the same skin color as you, and you treat them negatively because of that. Is that how we want to treat other people? Right. I think no matter what, if you're tall or short, no matter if you're into cars or if you're into dolls, no matter if you have blonde hair or blue hair or green hair, no matter if your eyes are brown or green or hazel or blue, or no matter if your skin is light to dark, we're humans. So let's read about that and how we can accept others, all right? Before we read it, let's take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's begin. Oh, excuse me. And the author is Jeloni Melody. Better Together. This book is best read together, grown up and kid. So I'm gonna read it to you as a grown up and we can read it together, all right? There's the title page. Here's the dedication page, and the dedication it's dedicated to their son, Solomon. And I love this part. I'm gonna skip this so we can continue because it kind of breaks down on how important this book is. All right, ready? Okay. This is a book about racism, for reals. And yes, it is really for kids. And what I love about this is the fun fonts and print that you'll get to see too throughout the book. It's a good book to read with a grown-up like me, because you'll have lots to talk about afterwards. And if you have a lot of questions, it's totally okay. That's what we're here for, right? To learn about things. And sometimes we have questions because we're curious about the topic and we want to learn, right? Just you, keep reading. The book won't bite. It's pretty cute. It's pretty clever. Now to introduce myself. My name is Jeloni. I'm just reading the author's point of view, right? My name is Allie, but for this I'm going to keep reading it like it's her, all right? My skin color looks like this. If you're colorblind, this is the color brown. That's also really nice to include this for somebody who might not be able to see color, to identify it too. Love it. Oh, I love the book already. Because my dad is black and my mom is white. Which makes me mixed. And maybe you know a friend whose skin color might be mixed as well, because that absolutely, it's a part of our culture. It's part of our surroundings, and it's very, very special. Or African American, biracial, Black, or a person of color. I'm proud of who I am and the color of my skin. But because of my skin color, people aren't always nice to me. Sometimes I get called names. Other times it's worse. Remember how we were speaking about how racism is treating other people differently because of the color of their skin, or the color of their hair, or their eyes? It's hard to see when people treat others like that. The person doing it might not even realize that it hurts me a lot. But that's why we're reading this, is to educate ourselves and to educate others. And when they treat me that way, it makes me feel, see here, teeny, teeny, tiny? This is small. It makes her feel small. You see, some people believe that having different color skin means you aren't as good as others. Now think about that. Should the color of your skin define if you're a better person than somebody? No. That's not how we should treat other people. That's called racism. Right? That's what we were just discussing, right? It's treating other people differently based off of the color of their skin. And not in a great way, like in a negative way. And that's not how we should treat other people. And it happens all the time. See here? I'll show you up close. It says racism all across the board. Or excuse me, across the page. Not just in big ways, but sometimes it shows up in small ways. Ways that are almost invisible. Like a look, a comment, a question, a thought, a joke, a word, or a belief. Racism is one of the worst kinds of mean someone can be, because racism thinks being different is bad. That's a really important statement. But being different is actually good. Like really, 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 almost there, I promise. Really, 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 1,000% good. Whew, lost my breath there. Because being different means we have so much more to offer each other. Things like help, ideas, strength, skills, creativity, life, patience, respect, big one, respect, community, love, knowledge, experience, perspective, insight, diversity, wisdom, empathy, and originality. Originality is another word for like uniqueness, right? Because it's okay to be different. That whole being different thing, it makes us better. Much better. So if you see someone being treated badly, made fun of, excluded from playing, or looked down on because of their skin color, call it racism. Right? If you see somebody treating somebody differently or negatively just because of their skin color, that's when we, as good human beings, can say something and talk to them about that. Because it's never okay to treat somebody differently based off the color of their skin. The end. I think this book is so special because it talks about a subject that it's uncomfortable, right? But it's so important because what it is telling us is it's educating us. It's showing us it's okay to talk about this because we want to make sure that you kiddos know how we treat other people. We we treat other people and accept them no matter what they look like, right? And this doesn't even just have to do with skin color, right? We accept everybody based off of their hair color. Maybe somebody's in a wheelchair. Maybe somebody has to use crutches. Maybe you know somebody who might not be able to speak your language, right? Maybe you know, or you've met somebody who has a hard time getting to know people, right? The best thing we can do is be there as a community and support one another, right? We're all in this together. The best thing we can do is accept others, recognize them, and know, it's okay to know that we might not have the same skin color, right? Maybe if you're watching this and we might not have the same skin color, that's okay, right? We're just human, and we're here to work together and be kind with one another, right? And make sure that if you see anybody who's treating somebody differently or negatively based off of the color of their skin, I hope that we learn together that we can stand up for them and make sure that they understand it's never okay to treat somebody negatively based off of their skin color, right? If you have questions, feel free to ask them, right? Talk to your mom or dad, talk to your guardian or whoever, your teacher, right? Teachers are there to help you. We're here to educate you too. I mean, hey, I'm a teacher and I'm educating myself as well, right? For myself, this is a topic that, I might not know a ton about, but I'm here to learn, and I'm here to stand up for what's right. And I know that we need to treat others with respect. And so what I want to do is help educate as much as possible. And, know that if you ever have questions, I'm always here to help. If you need support, I'm always here to help. All right? This was a really great book, and I hope we learned something new today. All right? See ya.